And obviously we don't know the severity going on with Dylan, but what are the challenges just when he's not out there?
I mean, he's our best player. He's the captain. Drives a lot of offense for us. Drives the play for us every time he's on the ice. So obviously a really important player for us.
Ben, what happened there on Tkachuk's first goal that he had so much open space?
I think it got bumped down behind the goal line, kind of a 2-on-1 in front of the net, or goal line to in front of the net. Nice pass from below the goal line, just through my feet. Yeah.
When Falk gets here, how do you think he can help?
Yeah, I mean, a veteran right shot defenseman, been a good player in the league for a long time. Should help us quite a bit.
What do you think of your guys' game tonight?
Probably a little flat offensively, a little flat defensively. You know, for a team that they played last night, we should have been able to jump on them. They played a pretty sound defensive game. Their goalie gave them some good saves when they needed it. Not the kind of pop that we were looking for coming out of the gate. Yeah, not our best effort tonight.
When you see your GM trade a first-round pick for a guy like Falk and obviously go get Braun back, like, is that a motivating feeling in this locker room?
Of course, yeah, absolutely. He's showing he believes in the group and what we've done this far. You know, it's been a place here where they've really been trying to gather prospects, gather picks, and now to see it going the other way, picks going out the door and good players coming in the door, it's a great sign for what we have accomplished so far, and need to pick it up and have better efforts than we did tonight.
It's been a while since you lost back-to-back games in regulation, but on the flip side, it's also been hard getting traction, winning back-to-back games. What are you seeing there from that kind of up and down kind of play?
It's a tough time of year to win games. Everyone's scraping and clawing. You got teams that are out of it, kind of playing loose, or you have teams right on the line or in playing playoff-style hockey. So, like I said, it's playoff style down the stretch. It's hard to win, and it's a good thing for us to be playing these types of games, these hard games, leading into April.
Thank you.
Yeah. James, Ben was just saying he felt like the team came out a bit flat. What did you make of the start tonight?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, obviously, it's at the end of the game. It's a couple plays here and there that they capitalize on. We weren't able to capitalize on ours, and that's the difference. And that's how close and how tight it is at this time of year. So, yeah, obviously, there's another day tomorrow, and we get back at it and have a good practice, and then move on to the next game. But yeah, we just got to make sure we're just trying to play a good five-man game, connected all over the ice, and just really take care of those little details and things like that, and just bear down on some of our chances maybe a little bit more. I thought we had some decent looks tonight, but didn't bounce our way.
What does it do to a team when you see what happened with Dylan there in the third period?
Yeah, you never like to see a guy like that go down, so I don't know what the full scope of that is, but yeah, you never like to see a guy like that. He obviously is hugely important in a lot of different areas for our team, so hopefully it's not too bad.
What did you guys need to do better to take advantage of a team that played last night and, you know, especially coming off what happened here Wednesday?
Yeah, I think we showed it in spurts tonight for sure, as far as just, again, playing aggressive, trying to support each other and keep it simple, get some looks. But, again, we weren't able to obviously get one by him, and he made a couple nice saves. Bobrovsky did, and they capitalized on a couple of their chances, and that's obviously the difference.
This 5-on-5 offense continues to be an issue here. What are you seeing that's really lacking there? Any particular part of the offensive game?
That's a good question. Yeah, I mean, obviously as the season goes on, things get a little bit tighter out there, and it becomes harder and harder to score. And yeah, I think there's some times we've done some good things collectively as a five-man unit in that way, but I think definitely that's something we could find a little bit more consistently, and I think that just it's kind of it's all over the ice sometimes, but maybe that'll help us create a little bit more offensively. But there's times when we do that, and I think we're a really hard team to play against, and it leads to a lot of good offense, and we're able to play against the other team when they're tired, just from kind of rolling lines over. So yeah, I think maybe that, but yeah, obviously I think we did have some good looks tonight that we just weren't able to capitalize on too.
What did you think of the two additions made today, David Braun coming back and then Justin Falk being acquired?
Yeah, I mean, obviously two veterans that have played for a long time that know how to play, and just have been on some good teams too. So obviously that's a good. It shows that management believes in the group that we have in here and wants to try to help us get into the playoffs. So again, it's up to the group that we have here now to get the job done. We're in a great spot right now, and it's all about the next game and just. Again, just finding some consistency and just one game at a time. That's all it is this time of year. So, yeah, we're in a great spot, and we just need to continue to play the way we've played to get us in this position, and yeah, just take it one game at a time.
Todd, I know it just happened, but is any word or update on Dylan?
Well, he obviously got crumpled up there. He's in the back. He'll get checked out. We don't think it's going to be long-term, but he needs to be looked at. And we'll give you an update when we have that.
Management clearly believes in this team based off the additions today. Ben Chiarot was saying he felt like the effort was just flat. What did you make of the start and effort overall?
I'm not sure that I completely agree with Ben. I thought we started flat. I thought there was some tension around us. The first goal was a gift, really. We never play that like that, and we're slow reacting. But I thought as the game wore on, we had our fair share of opportunities and chances, and lacked that finishing touch around the net. But I didn't think we were flat as the game wore on.
That first goal is going to be my question, how Matthew Tkachuk has that much time and space.
Well, he shouldn't have that much time and space, so it's as simple as that. We get beat out of the corner for one and lose that race, and we can't leave net front. So, it's hockey 101. The guy behind the net's not going to score. He's got to get it into a scoring area. So if you do leave, you better kill the play, and it's a mistake. If we make one of those mistakes a night, we've got to be able to score at the other end because we're not going to be perfect. Number of opportunities we created, in my opinion, there was some real dangerous ones, pucks squeaking through and good looks, but their goaltender played really well, and we just didn't finish.
Todd, that's twice this week you've played a team that's playing on a back-to-back. Is there any particular emphasis when you're playing a team in that situation, jumping on them early or anything in particular that you stress?
Well, we talk about those things. You'd like to to put them in a situation where they have to come from behind. They never had to do that today. I thought in the second period we got ahead in some changes. You could see a little bit of fatigue, but they play well as a five-man unit. They stay in it, and but the overall approach is obviously to get after a team that's played the night before, and we couldn't do that.
Two new additions to the team today, Justin Falk, and then obviously David Perron comes back, and obviously he played here before your arrival. What do you know of them from having coached against them, and where do you expect, or what do you expect them to bring to the lineup, especially when David comes back in about 2 weeks?
Yeah, so DP, David, the organization, the players that are here know him a lot closer than I would as a coach, but he's been in the league for a long time. He played out west an awful lot, Anaheim, St. Louis, Edmonton. We saw him multiple times, and he's a factor. I think he's got a real good head for the game. He's a competitive guy, and he drags a lot of players into the mix, if you will, and we expect that from him. We've got to get him healthy first, which will take a little bit of time. But I talked to him today, and he's very, very excited about coming back here and trying to help this group. Justin Falker on the same scenario. I haven't been with him on an all-star team or Team North America, or he's American, so nothing from the World Championships, but a lot of years of playing against him, and real good legs, good vision, can eat a lot of minutes up, and has a lot of experience, and he's also got an offensive mind, vision, shot from the blue line in, and we could use that.
What goes through your mind as a coach when you see a manager make two moves like that, and especially an aggressive one for Falk?
Well, as I said, you guys were asking me questions leading in that this just doesn't happen today at 3 o'clock. This has been going on all year. Steve, his staff, pardon me, Steve and his staff, and and really everybody in the organization, discussing situations, discussing players, combination of players, style of play, where are we short, what do we need, and then going out and trying to acquire it. And I've been lucky enough to watch them work for the last 2 days, the amount of hours that they put in to finish it off. And the people involved and the calls that were made, they put a lot of time and energy into improving our team. And I think we're better now than we were 48 hours ago. I'm sorry?
Will Justin be here tomorrow?
Justin, well, they're in San Jose, I believe. And so he's got to fly cross country. He'll meet us in Jersey, yeah.